You stick that anywhere you like.
Sure.
Okay, just say no. Okay.
Where should I stand?
In front of the mic.
As close
In
to
here?
the mic
Right
as
there.
Oh, okay.
want to make sure we hear it over the background
Hopefully
noise.
they'll get back to us.
Oh, this is crazy. Boy.
I am rolling.
Mic check.
Hello?
Just pop.
You there?
Say your name for us.
Tim Morrison, Morrison.
Yeah, I'm rolling.
Sounds good, everyone?
I'm rolling.
I'll
All right.
take 2 seconds.
Hey, do you want us to stand together in the
You know,
middle,
that's a
maybe?
good idea, yeah.
Why don't we do that?
Oh, there's a little room here.
Oh, I don't care.
That work for us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, yep.
Here,
Perfect.
I'll just stand actually. That way, you don't have to keep bopping.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can just be
bopping
in
back
the
and
same
forth.
spot.
Okay, sounds good.
Does that work?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. All right, Lieutenant, so whenever you're ready, please go ahead and fill us in on, what exactly has been happening with the search.
Okay. Do you want me to introduce myself? Okay. I'm Lieutenant Morrison from the Akron Fire Department. I'm the Public Information Officer, and I have some updates. I'd first like to start out with the timeline that we were given. Yesterday morning, he went for a kayak trip to Brecksville. When he didn't show up for family, they called local authorities. So Parma Police Department, Akron Police Department, and the Summit County Metro Park Rangers were there and initiated a search for the person with drones until it was impossible to see. This morning, many different entities, including the National Park Service, Akron Fire, Cuyahoga Falls Fire, Macedonia Fire, Summit County Metro Parks, Bath Fire, Copley Fire, and Richfield Fire were there to initiate the search this morning. They were able to use drone technology and unfortunately were able to find Mr. Mayer deceased. Our thoughts and prayers go out to his friends and family at this very difficult time. And I can answer any questions that I can.
I mean, in terms of the search, you mentioned drones were used to kind of look down and find anything unusual.
Yes.
How did crews go about actually, getting to Mr. Mayer? Can you talk about perhaps how far he was from where he's believed to have started his kayak trip yesterday morning?
I'm not sure exactly how far away he was, but from what the Rangers had said, the waters were up 4 foot more last night than just today. So when they were out looking last night, they were unable to see him. They were able to find him today. The drones were up in different heights. I think at one time we had 6 drones up at one time. So they were able to pinpoint exactly any item in the river that looked different or something that they weren't familiar with. And they were able to send kayakers out to identify the object and then move on. I believe one of the kayakers, I'm sorry, not the kayakers, I'm sorry, Summit County Ranger was able to find the victim and identify him for sure, positively identify, and then let the process start by contacting the authorities as well.
Do they have any idea at this point how this accident might have happened? I know you said the water was a lot higher yesterday.
It was a lot higher yesterday, and obviously the water with the rainfall that we've had in the past few days probably made a big contributing factor, but everything's still under investigation at this time.
Can you say where he was found?
I'm not 100% sure where that was.
Speaking with Lieutenant Miller at Akron Police this morning, he said it seemed as if from family and friends of this gentleman that this was not his first time kayaking, this was kind of his recreational sport of choice. Do you have any more information about, maybe the frequency he was on this river or how used to the river he was?
I'm not familiar how familiar he was with the river, but the family members were here. There were quite a few family members here, and they said he was a very outdoorsman type of person, ran marathons, was very active. But as far as how many times he kayaked, I don't know that.
And, just about 10 minutes up the road, near another park there, Hampton Hills Metro Park, we did see some emergency vehicles parked along the side of the road there. Do you know if that was just a staging area or kind of what emergency vehicles were doing there at that time?
I believe that was part of the staging area. but we had a staging area here. This is where the command post was, and we had different staging areas throughout the area.
We also saw a helicopter in the air circling in pretty low earlier this afternoon. Was that part of the efforts at all, or just happened to be a helicopter?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
We noticed it as well. Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering if that was with you folks. Okay. I mean, is there anything else that folks should know if they, just knowing that the water has been high with the rain, is there anything else folks should know if they want to head out into the outdoors these days in this area?
Well, again, I'm not an expert with kayaking. I just know that we all need to take an extra step to be extra safe if you're heading out in that type of environment.
You talk a lot about how drones have been crucial in helping reunite families with their loved ones, even if the outcome is not always the best. Talk more about how that technology, you were able to zero in on a spot where he ultimately was found.
Yeah, well, like I said, we were here for the command post, and they were saying that normally a search like this could probably take 3 to 5 days, and they were able to do it within 5 hours. So it just shows with the new technology how great it really is.
And do you know if, Mr. Mayer was found with his kayak, or was he separated from his kayak?
I believe he had the kayak was close by.
And again, if rain may have been, I know you said it's under.
Yeah, I really don't know, and I wouldn't feel comfortable saying yes or no for that, but
Yeah.